Hey everyone, what's up? So after using the S20 FE 5G for many months now, I'm pretty much convinced that under the 40,000 rupees price category, this phone with its main camera has the best low light both video and photo performance. So pretty much from now on I shoot all my YouTube videos with the S20 FE 5G, even on this channel and as well as on my other channel, Diptesh Loves Tech. So recently I published a video on the Infinix X1 laptop, and the whole video is shot on the S20 FE 5G using Pro Video mode. So if you want, I have linked to the video, you can go there and watch that video. However, in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some low light, video 4K samples and low light images that I shot using night mode. This video is just to, set expectations for those buying this phone, that what kind of camera performance will this S20 FE 5G provide in challenging situations, because in daylight most phones can do well. However, this camera with 3 focal lengths, that is ultra wide, main and a telephoto lens, which gives you so much versatility, we will check out how good this camera is in low light. And spoiler alert, this phone's main camera is just too good in low light. The reason is that it has a pretty large main camera sensor, which is about 1 by 1.7 inch, which is quite big actually. And also it only has 12 megapixels, which means each native pixels is actually quite big. And in video, there is no scene of pixel binning. Pixel binning happens in photos, but in videos, there is not much performance available from the SoC that it will be able to pixel bin while shooting videos, 30 frames per second, 60 frames per second, while doing multi-frame processing. So because of the sensor, which is really large for the price as well, and having just 12 megapixel and a large 1.8 aperture, means there's plenty of light hitting the sensor, given by smartphone standards. So spoiler alert, the low light videos and low light pictures are just great with this phone. Otherwise, I've compared this phone to many other phones in this price range, and even if you compare this phone to the iPhone 12, in my personal opinion, this phone beats the iPhone 12 neck and crop, and this also competes very well with the iPhone 13, the base model. So if you're not satisfied with the images, then unfortunately I don't have anything for you, or it's possible that you're using the phone wrong. So that's all I can say. So before showing you the video camera samples, I just want to give you one tip. Use Pro Video mode whenever possible. It's not that in Pro Video mode you will have to change all the settings together. No, you can use Pro Video mode completely in automatic settings. That is, don't change any of the ISO, shutter speed, focus, anything. Everything will be in auto, but just use Pro Video mode. You can see from this screen recording, there is such a big difference in terms of details when you use Pro Video mode versus normal video mode. You see, in the normal video mode, Samsung tends to do too much noise reduction, which I absolutely hate. And I also hate listening to other YouTubers talking about, hey, you can look at this iPhone video, it is so much clean, there is no noise. The thing is, it's not about the less noisy image, it's about getting details. I prefer having a more detailed yet noisy image over a less noisy image with smeary details. And I'm tired of commenting on other big YouTubers pages and channels that, hey, come on, show the Pro Video mode, because there you can actually get the real image quality, the really crisp video quality. And you can see here just from the screen recording, there is such a big difference in quality. The Pro Video mode in low light performs so well. There is so much details packed into the video. There is a tiny bit more noise, but that's completely acceptable. So yeah, I just always recommend you guys to shoot in Pro Video mode. And the second tip that I want to give you is that the S20 FE 5G has a very versatile camera setup, So it has a 3x optical zoom that you don't see in most phones, especially in this price range. However, during the daytime, the optical zoom works great. However, during the night time, in many phones as well as in this phone, what happens is that in the stock camera, if there is lack of light and the phone thinks that the light is too low, it will actually not use the 3x optical zoom to shoot the picture. Here is a screen recording, and you can clearly see that as soon as I move the camera in a slightly darker area, the camera actually switches back to the main lens and crops in. And as soon as it comes to an area where it thinks that there is enough light, then it automatically switches back to the 3x zoom. This is not a good behavior. I don't promote this behavior because the phone is taking control from the user. So in order to mitigate this issue and to get great low light 3x optical zoom pictures, I always recommend you guys to shoot with the Gcam mod. in this phone you don't use the Gcam mode if you want to use the primary camera or the ultra wide camera, because I feel the stock camera does better than the Gcam mode when it comes to the main sensor and the ultra wide sensor. However, in the 3x optical zoom, I prefer using the Gcam mode because it always forces the 3x zoom. You can force use it, and also the night mode processing with the 3x camera in low light in Gcam mode is better than the stock camera. So if you want to shoot good looking 3x optical zoom photos in low light, then I always recommend you to use the Gcam mode. So yeah, those were all my suggestions. So enjoy the videos and images, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.